Okay, welcome to Unatal here. So today we are going to see, or we can say it is a summarize of a projection of solids. So before we look into the today's topic, important note on resting condition, let us recall about the solids. So I hope this is your prism. So what is a prism? So the base and the top will be having the same plane. It is being connected by means of a rectangular faces. Okay, so this is called base. This is called base edge or base side. This is called base corner. This is called top face. This is called top edge or side. This is called as top corner. Similarly, this is called as a rectangular face. This is called a longer edge. So, what type of a prism? Since it is having square at the bottom and square at the top and covered by means of a rectangular faces, it is called as a square prism. So, similarly, we can have one more example. You can see what is the shape given here. See here I am having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am having 5 sides. So it is a pentagon. So see here at the base I am having a pentagon. At the top I am having a pentagon. You know obviously this is the edge or a side in a base. This is a corner. This is the top face. This is the edge or side in the top. And this is the corner. Similarly this is a rectangular face and this is called as a longer edge. So this base is very important. So this is called as a prism. Now let us see about a pyramid. If at all you come across a word pyramid, you should have in your mind is a triangle. So the difference between the prism and pyramid is, see here I have a base and I have an apex. So this single point is called as an apex. So this is my base, this is my apex. So this is called a base edge or side. This is called as a base corner. This is called as apex. This is called as a triangular face. And this is called as a slanting edge. The reason why it is called as a slanting edge, you can see that it is not in a straight condition, it is in a slanting position, hence it is called as a slanting edge. So let us come across the name. Since the base is having a square, and I am having an apex which is connected by means of a triangular faces, it is called as a square pyramid. Now let us look into one more pyramid here. See, you can see I am having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am having 5 sides, hence it is called as a pentagon. So, and I am having an apex. It is connected by means of a triangular faces. Okay, hence it is called as a pentagonal pyramid. Okay, so you can see this is a base side or edge. It is called as a base corner. So it is called as a triangular face. It is called as an apex. It is called as a slanting edge. Okay, so now let us discuss about. If at all we need to draw a projection of solids, we need very important is a simple position. To draw the simple position, the resting condition of the solid is very important. To know about the resting condition, I have been given here few notes over here. Let us consider in the question it is given as resting on HP or resting on ground. Both are same. Resting on HP or resting on ground. HP is nothing but horizontal plane. Resting on horizontal plane or resting on ground. Both are same. If what it is given that we can see for example, you imagine this is your horizontal plane. This is your horizontal plane. This is your base. Okay, this is your base. I am resting it on HP. If anything is resting on HP, I can look the shape of a plane. So what is the plane here? Square. I can see the square at the top view. So what I have to do is, if it is given this condition, I have to draw the top view first. Then I have to project from the top view and then I need to draw the front view. After completing the front view, definitely the inclination will be given with respect to HP. It is very important. If your base is resting on HP or ground, it is very important. Definitely the inclination will be given with respect to horizontal plane. Last but not the least, you have to draw the final position, which is nothing but the inclined top view of a particular thing. Okay, so this resting condition may be of a two-side thing. One is either base edge or base side may rest, otherwise the base corner may be rest. I have told you very clear which is the base edge and which is the base side, and also I told you that which is the base corner. So these conditions are very important in order to draw projection of solids. Okay, here I have given the possibilities of how a projection of solids can be rest. Okay, I will start with number 1. So this is the square. You can see this is the square. So here I have been given. So in case of projection of solids, you be very clear. You try to rest the condition in the right hand side of your solid. It is very important. See here, here the question may be given that the base, side or edge is resting on HP. I repeat again, the base, edge or side is resting on HP. Otherwise, they may give you one of the side is perpendicular. One of the side is perpendicular to vertical plane. Since we are resting this on horizontal plane, this particular DC will be perpendicular to my vertical plane. Otherwise, the same position will be available for one of the side is parallel to vertical plane. You make a very clear note. So it is perpendicular to vertical plane and it is same for parallel to vertical plane. So this is the first condition. The second condition is, here is also a square where I have been pinpointed here the C as a corner. It is a base corner. Here the question may be one of its base corner is resting on HP. So in the middle, if they have given like this, you have to pinpoint the corner in the right hand side of your particular diagram. Otherwise, the question may be, you can see, which is equally inclined to vertical plane. It is very important. See here, it is equally inclined. I hope I have been taught you how to draw a square which is equally inclined. Obviously, you know that this is 90 degree. The inclination for a straight angle is 180 degree. Hence 90. So here will be 45 degree and here will be 45 degree. So here I am having two options. One is one of the base corner is resting. Otherwise, one of the two of its sides are equally inclined to my vertical plane. It is very important. So this is the possibilities of a square prism. Okay, now square prism or a pyramid, because only the front view will be different for a prism or a pyramid. If it is a prism, I have a rectangular face. If it is a pyramid, I have a triangular faces. That is very important. Now let us come to the hexagon. So you can see this hexagon, I am having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 corners. So here I have been pinpointed D and E. I hope now you can understand that in the base side, one of its base side is resting on horizontal plane. If it is one of its side is resting on horizontal plane, you have to draw your hexagon in this position. There is other possibility. The question may be in a similar manner. One of its side is perpendicular to my vertical plane. One of its side is perpendicular. One of its side is perpendicular. One of its side is my vertical plane. Okay. So this is the possibility of having this particular problem. So either one of its side is resting, or it can be given as one of its side is perpendicular to my vertical plane. It is very important. So here it is side resting. So definitely the next part will be the corner resting. So here the question may be one of its base corner is resting on HP. One of its base corner is resting on HP. So I have been having a corner in my right hand side. Otherwise, the possibility of asking a question is one of the side is parallel to vertical plane. See here the side cannot be parallel, it can be only perpendicular. Here, this side F and E and B and C can be parallel to my vertical plane. So this is the different possibilities of asking in a hexagon. So the other possibility here I have given is a pentagon. You can see here I have given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, having 5 points here. So if this first case I can see here, one of my base corner is resting. Since it is a base corner resting, right hand side I am having a single point. Otherwise a corner resting, opposite side is perpendicular to vertical plane. The question may be the corner resting and opposite side is perpendicular to my vertical plane. So this is how the question may be asked. Last but not the least, the pentagon may be given in this particular question where one of its side is resting on horizontal plane and the same side is perpendicular and the same side is perpendicular to my vertical plane. There is one more other possibility. You can see here the pentagon can be drawn in this particular manner also. See here the pentagon can be drawn in this particular question also. You can see this side. Let me name it as A, B, C, D and E, where this AB side is parallel to my vertical plane. So here I have given few note that the possibilities of resting conditions if it is resting only on HP, whether the base edge or base side or base corner is resting, so that we can have this much of possibilities. Since the simple position is very important for projection of solids, so we should have this note in our mind. I hope you understood about this.